Well, hello, 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 and good evening, everyone. My name is Jennifer Jobson, and I am coming to you live from Charlotte, North Carolina for Wealth Wednesday. I am super excited about my guest tonight, as always, on every Wealth Wednesday, because I try to bring people that are going to deliver some information, some content, and maybe be able to speak to you or somebody that you know. So I'm going to go ahead and take a second and invite people. Please start sharing. You can tag people in the comments. If you're going to start a watch party, go ahead and you can start that now as well. So hi, Denise. Hi, Catherine. Catherine, you can go ahead and start adding yourself in. It is a nice, beautiful fall day here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Really happy about that because I am ready for fall. So Wealth Wednesday, this is our sixth week series right now. And tonight I'm going to be interviewing a lovely young lady named Katherine Garfield. And she and I connected through social media. We are a part of the same company. And she is going to be sharing her story. And I'm really, really eager to get her to share her story because normally I've been doing a lot of businessmen for you guys in different industries, from Wall Street to real estate. We've had a couple of ladies as well, but this is a gal that is just, I don't know, she's just really, really bright, and not just talking about bright as an intelligence, but just exuberant in her personality. And Katherine, I know that you're on, so if you would go ahead and add yourself in, just send an invite. Hi, Laria. How are you doing tonight? Hi, Tanya. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Judy. Hi, Richard. How are you doing tonight? Heather in Missouri. Hey, Anne-Marie Johnson. Hey, Denise. How are you doing? John Hollingsworth. Always so glad to see you, my friend. All right. And here we go. So you know what's going to happen. I'm going to add in Katherine, and our volume is going to go down just a little bit. So give us just a little time to get that to catch up. There you go. I've added you in, Katherine. So Wealth Wednesday, you know, we chat about different things, but it's all about that entrepreneurial spirit. And we hope that something that you hear content tonight will entice you to want to find out more. Hi, Beauty. How are you?
Hi. Good.
Oh, I see. Like peekaboo. I see you, Alexi.
I know, peekaboo. She just said, peekaboo, I see you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we can have him on
Oh my
sometime for
God.
Wealth Wednesday. How about that?
Yeah, he
Tell him he
definitely
needs his
might hop
own,
on.
yeah, yeah, tell him he needs
Right,
his
he
own
might
time
actually
slot
hop
with
on
me.
and harass your Facebook Live right now with comments. So we'll see.
Well, as long as our numbers are rolling, we're good. So cool, so
Right,
cool. So
right,
how are you
yeah.
doing tonight?
I'm doing awesome actually here at our headquarters, so
So
in
exciting.
Utah.
That's nice. We've
Yeah,
been seeing a
doing
lot
really
of
good
people.
though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're excited,
Yeah.
us in the field. Well, let's go ahead and get rolling here. We've got watch parties that are going. Lots of people are sharing it. So, Katherine, I know a little bit about you, but for our audience tonight, just warm them up a little bit with a little bit about something that you know about yourself.
Okay, so everyone, my name is Katherine. I come from more of, I would say the entertainment and arts industry with no business background, and definitely none of this industry that we're in now. I am from originally from the East Coast, and I've been living now in California in Pleasant Hill. I've been there for about 10 years. And I started originally working with the Kardashians photographer, and just loving that for a while. But honestly, it was like a no time. Hours and hours and hours. I was working all the hours at night, watching the social media platforms for them, and just different things like that. Setting up for the next shoot, worrying about just a lot of the publicity things that were going on. So I didn't have any time for myself. So I came from, like I said, I came from a family that did a lot of the musicians, the ballet, the dance. So that's where I come from. I did dance for so long. I've done theater, different musicals, everything like that. So when a friend of mine from Fox Studio introduced me to this industry, I was blown away and very, very intrigued,
Mm-hmm.
and wowed out because I always knew there was something more. I always wondered when you drive by those, like, golf courses, and you drive by different, places, you always wonder, how are people not at work, right? There's got to be another way to leverage your time and, and efforts to be able to have more freedom. But I never knew certain ways to do that until a friend of mine came to me with an opportunity, and I sat there and I said, I don't know how to do that. Sorry, I'm distracted.
Tell him to get his own show.
I don't. Yeah.
Leave us girls alone.
He can't hear because I have like headphones in. But I sat there and I said, I don't know how to do this, but I want to learn how to do this. So I want what they have, so whatever it takes to do that, like, teach me how to do it. So that's kind of actually how, once you get in it and then you get a hold of that bug, you're in it for good.
Absolutely.
So that's where I started from.
Absolutely. Okay. So you and I are kind of parallel. I think I told you that on the telephone. I was a creative director as well. I used to do TV commercials and television shows, and that's a really fantastical world, but it is an exhausting world, right? Yeah. Big exhausting world.
It's exhausting.
So what was your very, very first exposure, Katherine, to network marketing? Like I know that you had mentioned, like, you saw people like staying at home, but what was your first like aha moment? Like, I am really interested in network marketing.
When I went to the first event, the first meeting, and I saw everyday people, average people, getting up there and earning a car or having their family there as a renewed, couple, and enjoying life, having, the income that they've always wanted, and saying, wow, this is truly working. This is real.
Who introduced you to your first company? We won't name names, right? But you were with another company prior to this.
Yes.
And who introduced you to that company?
It was a friend of mine. It's funny. My brother's roommate actually said, he heard about it. He was working at Fox Studio, so he was also in the industry. And he's like, I know perfect person for this. Someone that is literally outgoing, a natural, personable person, and I'm going to show this to her. But he's funny is because he actually led me on like a fishing like rope a little bit. Like, he kind of gave me the bait, pulled it in, gave me the bait, pulled me in, and that's honestly how I really learned how to approach somebody with this opportunity, by what he did, by leading me through the steps of coming to an event and hearing about it, because he kept intriguing me.
Okay, that's interesting. So he didn't puke on you, because a lot of times people think that network marketers are just these people that are out there and constantly, after people, and that's not always the situation. At least not true professionals, right? Because we know what we have our hands on, and either you're interested or you're not. Either it's for you or you're not, and either way it's okay, right? So a friend introduced you, and honestly, that is classically how most people get introduced to network marketing. A simple invitation from a friend. All right, so you worked with the Kardashians, you worked with the Fox Network, you were introduced to network marketing. What made you go ahead and say yes after you were introduced? Okay, so you said the money and the freedom. Was there anything more that made you say yes? Because you're obviously still working full time, right?
Yep, I still worked full-time for a year while I was doing this. But I just knew, because I was hungry, I was that perfect candidate looking for something more. I was tired of that unfulfilled type of job. I didn't feel like, I knew I needed a lot of growth. I could tell that. And I knew I wanted more. So I was that perfect candidate looking for something more. It literally took one exposure for me to go to an event, and I was done. I was excited. I was like begging to get started. So I just knew it, because when you need something more, and there's more out there for you, and you don't feel fulfilled, and you want another avenue to also help other people come in and get involved in, and you don't know what that is, as soon as you find it, you dive into it.
And it like gets in you. It totally gets in you.
Yeah.
I started network marketing when I was 19 years old. And the funny thing is I started college for beer money, so I could party.
Are you sure?
But
Oh my
yeah. So
gosh.
that's kind of the funny backstory. But, it's really interesting too, because even when I graduated and started a job like you, I knew I wanted more. And I always joke with people, like, I
Yeah.
started working and I was like, there has to be more than this. There just has to be more
Yeah.
than this.
Mm-hmm.
And I got
Yeah.
bit quite early with the network marketing bug, and I love with passion this industry. So what has this industry done for you, Katherine?
Like I said, growth. So major growth. Over the years, people say they get new friends, they feel like they're a part of a family. For me, I look back now, I am not the same person I was 6 years ago, let alone even a year ago. And that's one thing I love about network marketing. It encourages you to strive to become a better person, to work on yourself, because it's relationships. It's you that you're growing your business with. So it's like you need to keep working on yourself. So for me, what I've gotten out of it is, yes, I've gotten some amazing relationships out of this, and obviously time freedom and stuff like that, but I have grown through this.
I couldn't agree with you more. In fact, I know that a lot of people on my team, personal development is what we hone in on, because it's not, our business is extremely simple. We have a turnkey system, very easy to do. But what's the deal breaker for people is the personal development and your belief system, your core belief system, and who you are.
Mindset.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And the power of the subconscious mind and how to work that is very, very important.
Right.
Okay. So
exactly, by applying the mindset to just even your business, you also, he's my biggest #1 fan.
That's awesome.
You also learn how to apply your mindset to other things in your life that you want to achieve.
That's very, very true. It is interesting because when you do that personal development, which again is very big in our industry, it affects every area of your life, right? Nothing in your life goes unturned when you begin a path of personal development. All right, so you started with this company, and again, we won't name names, but I actually do know that a lot of 90210 stars actually were with that same company that you were with.
They were. They were.
So you started with that company. So when you found our company, what was it that attracted you and caught your eye?
Okay, so believe it or not, I was actually honestly ready to just throw in the towel to the industry when I actually found where I am now. So that is one of my passions that I have actually expressed to 𝗖𝗿𝗄𝗏, is the fact that I want to work with the people that have had no more hope for this industry, because I was getting to that point. I was burnt out. So I honestly was done looking, and I wasn't really looking. So when I was approached by this and said, I know this, I know you're kind of done. I know you're burnt out. I know, like, you just kind of went through the ringer, like, but you need to take a look at this. When I did, it was exactly everything that I was looking for 6 years ago. I finally found it. So it's like after all those years, I finally found the home of everything I was looking for: culture, leadership, product, and timing. So all 4 came into play for me.
Okay, so let's freeze frame on timing. How about that? Because, timing is everything. With a company like we have, Katherine, we have an exclusive product. There's nothing right now on the market like this. That is a portion of timing. But then also just the fact that we are a ground floor opportunity. We're actually getting ready to celebrate our 2nd year anniversary very soon in November. So let's freeze frame on timing and just share with our audience, why is that important?
Yes. So and I was just talking about this today with somebody. So a lot of times people think that the timing is at the beginning of the company, the first launch. Okay. But that's honestly not the timing. The timing is when they have gone a year, gone through the ups and downs a little bit, and they've finally got things settled in place to go and hit the wave. So now is the timing. So timing isn't necessarily a launch period. The timing is in that between of them getting started, getting things worked out, the kinks worked out, and ready to really grow with the momentum. And this right now is the timing because of that. So when you have things in place, you have now leadership in place, and the product, you know, has already amazing stories and results, and everything's about to really take off. That's the timing. That's the type of timing you're looking for in a company.
Excellent. And you're right, because, you know, what we have right now is a very, very special point in time. And, you know, what we have right now isn't going to be the same as January. So, you know, every month, every day that goes by, and of course, without even really going to the comp plan, we know that we have a wonderful thing called a tree. And the quicker you get into the system, the better, because you can capitalize and benefit off of that. I tell people the best way I like to describe, Katherine, a binary tree is like having a savings account and having everybody else put money in it, not just you. And so,
that's a good way of putting it.
So that's, you know, one aspect of it. But like you said, you know, launching at the ground floor, but having worked out some of the kinks, that's a part of timing. And then also, let's chat about the exclusivity of the product as far as timing goes. What could you share with our audience about that?
Yeah, so I didn't even understand what the product was when I actually got started. So that just right there explains to people that are looking or know about the industry that it's not necessarily about the product that you may get started with. It could be also the person that you're coming in with, or again, like the leadership, the timing, because that's all that I cared about at the beginning. I didn't even know really what the product was. I just knew it had never been done before in the industry. That's all I heard. So I was looking at that. So once I actually watched some people use the product, so I'm on the younger scale, right, of the product, you know, so my results may be different from somebody else that is like 10 years older than me, right? So I had to watch people on the product getting results that maybe I wouldn't have seen, to actually realize, holy crap, like what this is amazing, right? It's never been done before in the industry, right? It's got credentials that products scream for, right? People want, other network marketings want to have those credentials, you know, in the industry, which we have. And then we have amazing results that are happening. And that's when I realized, okay, I really need to get serious about this and really take a look at what's going on here, because that's what was creating the momentum for us.
All right. That's really cool. You know, when people hear that too, I don't think that sometimes, Katherine, that it might resonate with them 100%. But, you know, if you think about it, there's so many network marketing companies in this industry, and they're fabulous. And I love network marketing products. I try to help my friends out by purchasing them. I personally think that many of the best products are brought to the market through network marketing.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
So, you know, but having said that, because we have an exclusive product, we're not another shake, we're not another face cream, we are not another CBD oil, we are not another this, we are not another that. Exclusivity is huge. And when you have a product that's homeopathic, that is registered with the FDA, that has an NDC code, that has a history of 17 years plus, and it is being brought to the market through network marketing. What a special, that's like Willy Wonka's golden ticket.
Exactly. And it's a solid product, meaning it's not between you using this or you use this. It's use this with this. You need this, what we have, no matter what other product you're using, because the way the product works is it actually helps absorb the products you are using. So it's a solid product. You need it. So that was huge for me. That's why we have such a major retention rate here, is because it's not a matter of, do I use this or do I use this? And it's conflict of interest. And you only take one. No, you need this and you can still take this.
That's cool, because I never thought of it that way. That's a really good perspective. Very true, because, you know, when your body is healthy on a cellular level, whether it's shakes or vitamins or any other kind of liquid drinks that you take, your body is going to do a better job at absorbing them and performing better. That's a really great point. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about what brought you to the industry, what brought you to the company. Can you just tell us about your product experience? Now, you're younger, and our product is anywhere from 25 to up, right? So tell me a little bit about when you first started using the product Share with our audience,
Yep.
what was your experience?
So you need, this product is something that you want to start taking about 26, 28 years old. Okay, so that's when you really need to start using it. 30 is okay too. So for me, I didn't necessarily need the product to kind of maybe help reverse and counteract some of the, physical things that I will be going into later down the road, but that will actually prevent that from happening for me by being on the product early. So that's why I tell the early birds, get in, start using it, right? Because for me, it was a lot of just cosmetic stuff. For like, my hair grows a lot faster. I can cut my hair, grows pretty fast. My nails grow like crazy. My eyelashes look like spider webs going all over the place because they're just going long. And my skin, and Alexi actually said that himself, that I used to have a lot of breakouts. So, I haven't had a breakout, for probably almost a year, honestly.
Wow.
So I've been on the product for 2 years now, about almost 2 years. So I haven't broken out at all, not even like during my once a month time, nothing. So that's huge for younger people because that's what they suffer with all the time. Girls are always looking to have healthier hair, and stuff like that. So for me, it just it was really cosmetic side of things for me, the appearance, for me. And I noticed that when I work out, my muscles recover faster.
Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of those things too, and the cosmetic purpose of the gel is absolutely incredible. When you get your hormones balanced and you have the thyroid and the adrenal support, things begin to just function and work better. And therefore you do have the beautiful skin and you do have the beauty. I mean, I have noticed even for me, what it's done for glow, plumping the skin, firming the skin, just having that nice, youthful appearance is just fantastic. All right, so how many times do you dose? Tell us about your dosing, because this is a homeopathic gel and you simply put it on, you rub it in thin areas of the skin, super easy to use. I call it pump and rub. How do you dose?
So I do one in the morning, one at night. Once in a while, I'll do one in between throughout the day. And then I take 2 days off. So at the beginning, though, I did every day, morning and night, full pump, not skipping a day to load it, loading phase. And then after that, I skipped 2 days to give your body a break on the weekends. And then I started back up again.
All right. That's pretty much how I do it as well.
Yeah, very easy and simple, which a lot of people are always wanting because they just want something simple that doesn't take all these different regimens to go through.
Exactly. I mean, it's kind of like a lotion, but it's a gel and it's an aloe vera based gel. And you just rub it in. It's just really, really super simple. And, with it being a micro dose of the HGH, you're able to actually use it like every 4 hours if you wanted to.
Exactly.
Because it's in and out of your system. It's like it gets in. It's like a heat-guided missile. It gets in, does the adjustments, and then it's out of your system. So really, really special because you can actually, figure out the best dosing for you if you need a little bit more or if you need a little bit less, right?
Yep. That's why I always tell people, do the loading phase, but then obviously everyone is different depending on your body. So not everybody is strictly on, and that's what's so amazing about our product is that you're not stuck on a certain regimen, you're not stuck on a certain dosage that harms your body or whatever. You just go the way that your body is asking for it.
Yeah. All right, so that's the gel. Let's talk drink.
Yeah, right? I was just actually drinking some too earlier.
All right, so we have this amazing drink, Katherine, and we call it the shrink drink or drink to shrink. And it is just really cool because, again, it's one simple to use product. You drink it once a day and it helps your body to be a fat burning machine. Pretty simple. You can do it with any diet, but if you can do low carb, that's ideal, right? So talk to our audience a little bit about that.
Okay, so before we launched this product, we were on it. We actually did the whole we did everything. We did everything correctly. Like, went on a diet, went on the keto diet actually, and just went all out, 100%. And I literally lost like a pound a day.
Whoa.
Being on this. Yeah, I lost, right. And this was right before we launched it in May, right? So we took about a couple weeks on it, and I was seeing amazing results through the keto diet, right? I love the drink because you're right. You don't have to be on a keto diet. You don't have to be on any diet, necessarily. You can literally set your own pace of what you want. And depending on how much results you want, how fast you want it, is how it is. And plus, it has tons of minerals in it, tons of vitamins in it, that we put in this so that it helps you gain the minerals and vitamins you need, even if you're on a diet or not on a diet, you need them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what I like too about it is that 𝗖𝗿𝗄𝘁, the formulator, was so brilliant enough to make 5 proprietary blends in one. So you have the, for gut health, you have a blend. For stress relief, you have a blend. We have a greens blend in there, a multivitamin blend in there.
Yes.
So it's really a very comprehensive program. So he was very brilliant in doing that and putting that together. Speaking of brilliance.
Yep. I know. He should be the one that talks about it right now. What's in the drink?
Look, he's not mic'd.
Huh? He's doing pretty good. Oh, she's doing pretty good. Yeah. No, I know. He can't. You can't hear him.
Can't hear. Tell him next one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
she said, get your own show.
Yeah. We're talking smack to the formulator. That's what's great about being a founding member of the company. All right.
Just wave at least, because that looks like we're talking to nobody. Huh?
Oh.
This is
that right there is 𝗖𝗿𝗄𝘁, the formulator and founder of our company. Oh my goodness. All right. So what would you say, Katherine, to the person who is already in the industry? I'm going to give you a couple of what would you say questions. What would you say to somebody that's already in the industry and is maybe looking at our company from a business point of view?
What would I say to them? Take a look. Really, right? No, like really dive into it. Really take some time to look at the testimonies we have, to get on the product. Just try the product. You'll see it. Surround yourself around the leadership and the culture, so that you can actually see the difference that we have going on here. Meet 𝗖𝗿𝗄𝘁. Meet 𝗖𝗿𝗄𝘁 and hear it from himself. Feel his heart, because he's done this for 28 years, not network marketing, but the product side, the health industry, 28 years. And you can feel that off of him when you come and listen to him talk and share his vision here at this opportunity, because he cares about the people. He cares about health. He cares about helping people with their life. So that's huge for our industry, because it's bringing awareness to people rather than just getting them on a product. It's bringing awareness to their health and their livelihood.
Excellent. All right, so next one. What would you say to the person who has never done network marketing before, but they're wanting more out of life?
I'll tell them it's not easy.
Truth be
it's
told,
not easy.
Right?
Be honest. Be truthful. I'm always truthful. Always truthful. It's not easy, but it's rewarding. And as long as you're coachable, that's one thing. Okay, that's why I probably love the industry, is that it can literally take an average person, an everyday person that has no skills but wants more and is coachable, and actually can create above average income. So I always tell people that are looking and that are scared to join this industry, listen, if you're coachable and you're willing to just dive in, doesn't matter how many hours a week that you can put in, because we'll set the pace per week that you can put in. We'll help you achieve the success, but it won't be easy. You have to be persistent and you have to stay plugged in, but you can achieve it.
Absolutely. And what I do love about our company is we do have a simple system, right? We have what I call a turnkey system. You just put the key in, turn it, and work the business. It is network marketing, because it does take work,
right?
But the beauty of it is the effort that you put into it, you can leverage that and have residual income. Right. And many people really don't get the concept of residual income. So let's just pause on that for about a minute. What about residual income should be appealing to people? I mean, we know because we're in the industry.
Right, sleeping and making money, while you're sleeping, being to leverage other people in your organization, rather than you going out and telling everybody, you bring a team together and go out as, you know, together, and now you just covered more, you know, coverage of people to go share this, you know, the same thing that you're sharing about. That's leveraging, you know, that passive, you know, residual income.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, though, you know, you're always working, you're always sharing the product. You're never stopping.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're always doing it. But wouldn't it be better to have 100 people than yourself do the same thing that you're doing in your organization?
Absolutely.
That's so. To back up with the network marketing thing, by the way. So net, I always tell everybody that on my team, net is casting the net. Right? You got to work the net now. So now you got to pull that net in. So you got to work the business, and then you got to market. Marketing is marketing yourself, because you are selling yourself. You are building trust with other people around you. So net is bringing people in, working the business is work, and then marketing is marketing yourself and the company.
Oh, that's a nice little analogy there. Very, very good.
Yeah.
And, you know, because leveraging yourself, I have owned a big, fabulous Pilates studios before. And I always like to tell people, you know, the story of the fact that as much as I was doing what I loved, like I do in network marketing, I could not leverage myself. Even when I had employees and I was paying them, I was not leveraging myself. And residual income, you did a great job in explaining it and knowing that, you know, you're making money at the beach, on the mountains, in Utah, in North Carolina, and you're able to have that money, coming in. Okay. All right. So the final part is, what would you say to the person who, and before I ask you the question, if you're using the gel or the drink, I want you to right now hit up the inbox. I want you to go ahead and type away in the comments what your experience have been on the product, because this I do know. This probably is going to go viral. We're going to have probably 2,000 to 3,000 people that are going to be watching this on replay, and I want your comments to come through. So if you're using the drink, put in the comments what it's done for you. The same thing with the gel. All right, Miss Katherine. So what would you say to the people who are interested in trying the gel, but maybe are afraid or don't know what to do?
Get on the gel, but obviously, if you're dealing with any complications, anything at all that you are working through, go to your doctor. Ask them if bring it. Even bring it to them. Can I use this? Let them see the ingredients. You'd be surprised actually how many doctors that look at the product is like, oh my gosh, what is this stuff? I'm interested in trying it, because they're seeing the ingredients and they're very intrigued in it. They said, absolutely, this is so safe. You can use it. But I always tell people, first, make sure that you talk to your doctor. If you're dealing with any complications or anything that you're nervous about and questioning, go ask them first. But other than that, if there's nothing going on and you're good to go, get on it, try it. You'll start to see some results. Give it some time, be patient with it, because this isn't just a fix something quick type of thing, the surface. It's actually starting from the inside out for you. It's getting your balance back on track. It's getting your hormonal balance back on track. So you need to give it time, give it patience, and anywhere from starting from 14 days on. So it's not just that quick, like, let me just rub it on and get going and I'll get results. And then you're like, I don't have results. It doesn't work for me. So just patience is huge, but get on it, try it, and start to create your own testimony on it.
Yeah, and it's actually, again, it's very easy. It's one simple product with over 40 benefits. It's homeopathic. You pump it, you rub it in on thin areas of the skin. Super duper easy to use, and you have to commit to it, like Katherine said. You want to be using it from, I say at least give it 3 months to 6 months, so that you can see the full results, because it is a compounding product, so that as you use it, your body is healing and you're getting better and better cellularly. Yeah. So, all right. Any final words for our guests? And actually, our audience is continuing to grow. So I hate cutting it off.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So, any final words here for everybody?
I just leave it with anyone that is involved in our company, hit a lot of hearts, say that you love this company, because it is an amazing company, one of a kind opportunity here. If you are looking for an opportunity, really, really take a look at this, because like I said, I was on the verge of leaving the industry, which everyone that loves this industry would be like, oh my gosh, like you would leave this industry. It's such an amazing industry to be a part of. So take a look at it. Come and dive in and see for yourself. what we have going on here. Get on the product, try the product. Just be a customer if anything, just be a customer.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So guys, we thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments below. Continue to tag people, share. Maybe this product is for you and maybe it's not, but I know that somebody that you know might be interested in this product as well. So be a big person, share it with other people. Make sure that you do watch parties on this as well. And if you are interested, please get back with the person who invited you to watch this video or this watch party, and they can send you a very short video. So if you're interested in the product, it's a short 3-minute video. If you're interested in checking out and finding out more information about the business opportunity, we could do the same there as well. Just sent you a bit of information, a video to watch, and if it's a match for you, fantastic. We would love to align ourselves with you. Katherine, thank you so much again for joining me. It's so wonderful to get to know you so much more. And tell Alexi we appreciate him behaving himself. And I saw him pop on. I know, right? But tell him we'll get him on. Don't you worry. He'll have his moment. Yeah. But anyway, thank you guys so much for being on tonight. Thank you, Katherine Garfield, for being my guest on Wealth Wednesday. Peace, bunnies.
Thank
you. All right.
You.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.